Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So we will be doing a review on the new updated version of the flying lesson. This came out at the beginning of the year. I've only just built it, but let's talk about it. So let's just talk about the box art for a second. They've got Harry chasing Draco and they've got Neville just hanging around. They had to do Neville Day like that, didn't they? And as well as those three, you also do get an extra 3 minifigs with this set. I do love the box art on Harry Potter sets, and this is the most detailed Hogwarts modular system they've made to date. Is it up to it? So this is set number 76447, come through with 651 pieces and be part of the new Hogwarts modular system. As you can see there, it is the most detailed Hogwarts castle that was going to be to date. If we take a look at the back of the box, it does give you some more detail on the inside and working of this set. It lets you see how you can actually work the little flying brooms to get them moving up and down. It also shows you the actual set folded out from behind, which is nice. It gives you a bit more detail, plus it gives you the idea that you can slide these classrooms in out the modular. As it's the most detailed Hogwarts castle, each part of it is going to be modular. You can also fit the Charms classroom in it, just there, as you can see. Set number 76442 can be integrated into the set. With this set being built in front of me, it does look really good actually, and it's got some decent height to it as well, and obviously the length makes it better, the fact that it can fold out so you can display it either way. But the actual display features of this with the actual characters flying on the brooms, I love it. It's a nice little hint. And in bag one you do get the main man Harry himself. This build is actually really nice. It's quite simple, really easy to follow, and when you're done you do get a really great display set with some interesting play features. In the back of the instruction booklet as well, you will see the most detailed Hogwarts castle to date. Obviously we are missing a few pieces, but it's looking interesting. One of the best things about this set is the fact you can actually fold it up. This is a great idea. This makes it easy to display, very cool for play features. Obviously, yeah, the back is a little bit hollow, but when you have it displayed the other way around, it's a great by itself. Like, you don't actually need to attach it to the full castle. It is literally only held together with one stud as well. I am having a little bit of difficult. I don't want to fling it across the room. Take two. There we go. Try and do that nice and smooth. It never works out, but it literally just folds out really nice and easily. Literally, it doesn't have to. We're not cutting it, by the way. We're just going straight in with this. And that is it. That is the way you display the set. It's a really cool set to display. It's easily done. Quite a simple build. Nice little features. Technically an extra minifig if you count that statue as well. But it's a really interesting set to begin with. I think with the pieces that included 600 above, and you do get a decent amount of minifigs as well. Some interesting play features, as you can see here, with the moving the broomsticks so they're chasing each other. Doesn't work extremely well, but it still looks pretty decent. If you do find yourself bored, you can always take a minute and just bully Neville for a second and just make him spin round and around on this top bit. I love the fact they added that in as well, to give them all the idea of them flying in the lesson. I do wish there was maybe a way to get this to move by itself so you don't have to just spin it with your fingers, but you know, it's an interesting play feature to them add to the set. I do think this set is great for display at the front, but there is also some interesting set pieces at the back for play features. There's this little Quidditch like trophy room, I'm going to call it, with two of the hidden portraits you get in the set. I do like the idea of getting the hidden portraits into this room as well, kind of like with the trophies. It makes sense and it does fit quite well into the actual set. Plus above that is the little room that McGonagall was in on the first film when she saw Harry actually catch it and think he'd be perfect for the Quidditch team, which is a nice little reference. The minifigs included in the set are great. You get 3 normal students that are quite generic, but also get 3 really interesting minifigures. So you get a Harry, a Draco and a Neville. You can't go wrong with another Neville. You also get an Oliver Wood, which is great, a Madame Hooch and a Professor McGonagall. All of them also do come with a separate face printing on the back, so you have your 2 faces to go with it. Madame Hooch comes without goggles on the back of her printing, and some really cool back printing as well, which is quite nice for this minifigure. There are also 3 extra brooms as your accessories in the set, as well as you get Neville's I can't say the word. You get this thing. There's printing on the front and the back to show that he has forgotten something as well. I do like this scene from the film. I just can't pronounce the word. The main play feature for this set is actually going to be the broomsticks moving, which are nicely simply done with some nice translucent pieces. You can just attach the brooms like this and then attach the minifigures and you're done really from that. There's also the same thing at the top with the little spinny for Neville, or you can put any character up there, to be honest. You can put him there. He doesn't attach though. No, doesn't attach. How dare you. Bye, Neville. As well as McGonagall's little office, you do also get 2 interiors on the other side, which are a little bit more flushed out, and one is actually a classroom scene, which is quite interesting. But on the bottom, you get a Quidditch supply room, which I'm going to call it a Quidditch supply room, with some nice little dots and studs to give off all the versions of the Quaffle, Bludgers, and the Golden Snitch, plus the little sticks. Lord, that one's in the wrong place. I should probably fix that actually. There we go. I can't believe I did that. Showing it all on camera for everyone to see, plus a helmet just in case you get your brain kicked in with a bludger. I am a massive fan of this Golden Snitch mould. It is really cool, and it's also going to be turning up in a polybag sometime this year as well, which is going to be a nice way to get it. But yeah, that's the Quidditch supply room, and it just slides back in. You can actually take this out and replace it with the Charms classroom if you want to down the line. Above that, we have the Transfiguration classroom. So another small classroom. It's quite a small classroom, not that much detail in it. The only real difference between this and the Quidditch supply room is this one opens up fully, as you can see here. And in that way you can actually put more students in there and do a whole classroom scene. The little movement around to show the transfiguration from animal to gauntlet is quite nicely done. It's a very small set, it's not exactly like the Charms classroom. But all in all, I will say this set is great for value. I think you get a really good selection of minifigures, some really interesting play sets. Plus, as it's the most detailed Hogwarts castle, you can swap these two out and put some of the classroom scenes in there. Just before I go as well, I forgot to mention, it's quite easy to take apart. Just held on with a few studs, which is quite nice. A little bit delicate when moving it, but not too bad. And you just clip it back onto place if you wanted to rejig and design your own Hogwarts castle. It's a very good modular system, I would say, actually. Nice and simple. This set is great design, and I can see why it's going to fit so well in the Hogwarts castle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you soon.